Alright. This looks actually pretty decent. I was a little bit nervous. Oops, I don't know why I went to slot 2. Yep, I know there's one. I understand. I have to resize the window every time I start again. I can't believe I'm only level 13 and I'm already on disc 2. That's wild to me. Disc 1 felt so fast. It's like you go through Gizmo's Grotto and then just like you're done. I mean, I guess Prometheus is its own dungeon as well. With a real boss at the end, you can't just fucking job to Beatrix, even though the plot decrees you must. Quinna has not been eating. I've tried to eat stuff. I've eaten a couple things that didn't give me skills. And there's some things that I suspected had skills, but that I did not eat. I should probably look up how eat works too. I hope that at higher levels you can, what do you call it? Eat. Oh, like eat small monsters right off the bat. Instead of having to like chip them down. Nervous. Oh, it's a lever dungeon, huh? Levers? I guess I could have just walked up here too. I don't know why there's this weird box there. Illusion of choice. Magician shoes. I know a magician. What is clear-headed? Easy to learn is important than it is. I'm surprised he can't learn blind. Packed with magic. So much magic. No confusion. I guess not having confusion is mostly nice because it means I don't have to hit BB to unconfuse him. Oh, that is a very sneaky... It's like technically visible, but it's so easy to just think, oh, it's just, there's leaves there. No. Oh my goodness, it's huge. Big sandy boy. Gem. guess you just have to dodge the core the entire time. I just wish it was a little bit more obvious when it would fall over, because I feel like you have to go from like almost never wanting to hit the core to only wanting to hit the core in a very small amount of time. It was like, I mean, you probably only have like one real turn hitting the core, because you probably spend your first turn after you knock it over whipping attacks into the body. Feels like there's a lot of dungeons in this game. But some of that's probably also this getting, I mean, this is paying back the fact that we went through a bunch of Steiner current stuff. Oops. Oh, I took my hill. Oh, so we probably fill the room below with sand. Now we can walk on it up here. Oh, that brings the chest up. That's nice of it. Oh, I can just walk through here. Warm. I'm surprised there wasn't a high up chest and then it was teased. Better upgrade. Stuff that moves me to petrified. Some chance, which is possible. Not ruling it out. Intent. Modev. Doesn't get better. Diana. Saved. We got one red wing down this whole time, which is kind of that big son of a gun. And you kind of want to run it back and see the updated strategies. Yes, there, Seems like an interesting example. I'm curious what was going on in Japanese for them. Both like why they got translated as sort of like childlike or kind of like they don't speak languages very well. I assume that they're just written as like a kid, basically. Man-eater with this. Yeah, so I need to finish Insomniac and I can keep shuffling the coral ring around. Yeah, animals. Oh yeah, that's right. What's that? Is the gets you a back attack, which is a great ability. Unless it'd be kind of like a cool debuffer. Zara still slowly coming along. I like that a lot of these come with secondary spells though, so it's like you get Lazara and slow, and you get Thundara and poison. So it's not just giving you one avenue. This is probably just making it for all the ones where it's like, oh, if you didn't steal this or if you didn't see it in one of the shops on accident, we'll give it to you so that you can make sure that Vivi's not getting online. Vivi definitely feels like the character who has the most like risk of falling way behind, because like since skills take a while to learn and you kind of need a lot of need a lot of time to learn a skill and a lot of other stuff. Wow, okay. I didn't need to have that. Freeze. Put it in my hand. Probably just one tap. Depending on how she works. I guess it's mostly insects here, so do I have insect? Anti-insect ability? No. Somebody does. Maybe Freya? Bug killer, yeah. Undead killer is out. Bug killer is in, baby. Oh yeah. That's it. Amendment thing gets rid of the stuff. Yeah, I'm troubled. I guess I should also throw some potions out real quick. I like this weird theme though. Treasure chests. This actually reminds me a lot of Cutter's Cry in Final Fantasy 14. Which I assume that this was an inspiration for in some way. The back leg of it. Okay, now I can train this. All I need is to touch it once. Freya. summoned him. I spoke him into existence. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, it is. Calm. No, decided to the window. Ended on the ground. Thank you for letting me know. I can fix the game down a little bit. I guess I can also just turn myself up a bit more. And thanks for dropping by. We'd love to see it. Oh, rare footage of me actually being able to hit the core. Hey, we love to see it. I just set up a new computer, so I assume that at least some of this is a result of we were having to redo all my fucking settings. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Oops, Phoebe's about to get fucking socked. Never mind. He's schmoovin'. Yeah, so I've mostly got it back into line, but it was one of the things that I kind of had to hunt down a little bit. Oh, we got him. Gotta go for it. No guts, no glory. Eat sand, Quina. I'm kind of scared to attack the body now, though. Or attack the core, rather. And yeah, there's a new version of OBS, so there's like a bunch of stuff I had to screw with on top of that. Wait, I thought I hit the body. I must have had that attack queued up like ages ago. Uneatable. I don't believe it. Wait, no, I thought you could eat anything. I thought that was your thing. Can I eat the body? Acquiring one's on no. Oh no. Well, no. Oh. Yeah, right. Gotta upgrade that fork. Get that fork game on point. No. Consarn it. Quina? You're letting me down. Dude, this thing stands up so fast. It's hard to squeeze attacks in like the time before you realize that what's happening, and then you can actually go for it. Yeah, it seems like damaging the body does deal like total HP damage. Like they kind of share HP, I'm assuming, and like damaging the core probably has like a hidden super juiced amount of what do you call it? It does like a bunch of like bonus damage behind the scenes or something. Because it didn't look like it was doing that much damage when I just like looked casually. I think I already have some mithril gloves, right? Yes, I'm wearing them. That's how much I have them. Learning to kill bugs through their power. It's all coming along well. Guess I should recheck some of this stuff. Nothing further to learn. I guess I can, that means that I can just go for the straight upgrade. Nothing also to learn. This auto potion's fine. Actually, maybe the coral ring is where the money's at. Oh wait, they're already learning Insomniac from, yeah, somewhere else. Womp womp. Almost to Blizzard. We're getting there. It's happening. Alright, Everybody's learning things. That's what's important. We're all learning together. I guess I need to go up to that sandfall up top to scoop that treasure chest. Scoop? Also, are you like up late? It's like bedtime on the East Coast. Oh, the caterpillar eating quest continues. Let's do it. I believe. Exciting. Just go easy on them, okay? Hey, what is this? Oh, it's like a drain. That's right. That's allowed. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Just don't kill it. I kindly ask that you do not kill it. My guy. Prey is definitely one-shotting this thing. Maybe I need to take Bug Killer off. I was like, ah, I'm such a genius. I'll use this appropriate status effect. Yeah, thanks for the lookout. I definitely appreciate the shot of having the mix wrong. It's always a little bit weird. My mic is not the most reliable either, so sometimes it will be like a little bit funky in terms of what it picks up and what it chooses not to. So mostly because it's like on an arm, so if I like push it away to eat or something, it can get messed up and I don't realize it if I don't put it right back into like the sweet spot. There's so many branching paths in this dungeon. Oh, this is gonna dump me into a room underneath, isn't it? I can feel it. No, do it, no! Oh, mash the X button. No! Oh, it's working. Got a fucking tightrope walk, yeah! We're gaming. Yeah. There's just some stuff where it's like, I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm like, okay. Nope, let me out! Let me out! The mashing is coming through in the clutch. Nice. Easy navigations. I have no idea what progress is here, though. I feel like I should get pulled under, because that has to go to, like, some other room. Maybe it's just a room I've already been in, though. Nice. Yeah. Any mode of getting into touch is welcome, so however works for you, I'd definitely be down to chat. I'm gonna try to eat this bird, but have a good sleep. I'm also gonna steal from this bird. No, dude. It's cursed. I'm getting 2 AP more recently, though. I didn't realize that, even for solo enemies. I mean, this is a pretty big enemy, but still a bit surprising. Alright, I gotta go get sucked into a whirlpool here. Science must be done. Oh, I just get in a fight. I see. I don't actually get pulled into a different room. Well, we're learning. Alright, the boss here is like a crazy antlion thing. Oh, this looks edible. I could eat that. Wait, have I fought these before? Maybe I have eaten it. Sand scorpion, I doubt it. Or... oh wow, it is wimpy. Okay. Okay. It's been noted. Alright, clear-headed was like the only thing I wanted off those magician boots for VV. To be fair, I also do want to like pass those things around. No, God. Actually, I want to eat this one too. I also am curious if this is always the same, the same encounter. If it's always just a little scorpion, or sometimes they're meaner. Oh, sometimes it's 2 scorpions. 2 scorpions. Jeopardy. Oh my goodness, Quinn is in deep jeopardy. Eat him. Oh, it tastes bad. Fair enough. Fully reasonable. I guess I should have pumpkin-headed just for the walls. Oh wait, poison can kill you, I forgot. I was playing Pokemon rules or something. Alright, so they're very weak because if they live longer, you're in trouble. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I understand. It's kind of cool that like a lot of stuff in here drops trouble, like anti-trouble items, and then there's just an enemy that causes the status. It's not like groundbreaking or anything, but it's just a nice, you know, the dungeon kind of feels like it all pulls together. It's a group effort out there. Can't climb that, right? Oh no. I guess it looks like this might be somewhere I get shot out later. Or not. Who knows? It's a mysterious world out there. I don't want to fight this thing again. I'm over fighting this sand golem. I can't eat it. I can't steal from it. It just takes a long time. Oh yeah, that's the flea gill. I get paid no matter what, baby. Doesn't make a difference to me. He just kicks the sand. Ah, nuts. Yeah, I've gone to all of these being like, oh, well, if one of them is a dead end with just treasure. Oh, that one doesn't actually go anywhere. That does help rule it out. Yeah, like if one of them's a dead end, I'll just... No. Oh. Pull the lever, Kronk. Aha. I wonder what that's filling then. The implication to me seemed to be that that means some other room is getting dumped with sand, but maybe not. I think without having like a clear hierarchy of this room like clearly leads to that room, it doesn't seem as likely that they would do that, but maybe there is a lower room getting filled with sand now. What do I know? Tightrope walking? Ooh. Gaming? Nope. Yeah. I don't know if there's any way around this last one, actually. Like, there's clearly little cheat paths for the first two, and I was like, okay, I see that. And then this one is just like, maybe not. Let me up. Oop. It's cool navigating a giant tree. That's also just a true thing. How did we get to hang out in Cleyra as a town? We have to give them the bad news. We have to warn them they're in terrible danger. Sure. Point is an independent sword. I respect that. Also, they probably just didn't want to have to write dialogue for them all the time. That's a good question. They collect rainwater? It must be the tree somehow sucks it up, right? Oh, they've got windmills, so they could pump the water. Yeah. Oh, and it uses the sandstorm. Very smart. Good bit of gear for world building. Oh, it's for observing the sandstorm, not the stars. Town looks pretty empty. I was gonna say maybe I could have just wandered around and asked people about what all these things were, but oh. It's a harp-powered sandstorm. What's up, Evie? Didn't take good enough notes. Understandable. Treasure. This is where I have to come fight the antlion later. It's kind of cool though. It's like a town at the end of the dungeon and instead of a boss, and then you have like the fight later on. So we already met Kuja. I don't think he does much here. I think it's mostly just black mages running amok. No yummy yummies. We hate to see it. It does seem like it's pretty empty. Got no yummy yummies anywhere. Oh, there are some people here. Just harassing people. You make me food. It's not even like stuff that's local. I don't understand if it's like, do you have any local delicacies? You're just like, hey, can you make this dish from somewhere else? Like, no, we're like an isolated nation. Oh yeah. Phoebe's got to catch all the strays from the black mages. Yeah, how does he not recognize like this guy? He's so much tinier. I get generally like if you've never met any black mages, you just think that like maybe they're all the same. But if you've seen literal VV or like actual black mages, it seems less likely. Din, not to be confused with Dan. Claire of Cleyra. Oh, that's neat. The world building continues. Okay. They've got commerce in Cleyra. Just randomly accumulate all this stuff. I guess this is what I get for just spamming steel on everything. I like this look around. When you know you're doing something wrong, but you're gonna do it anyway. Apron-clad individual. Don't bully. Ooh, I will also definitely take some stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm devastated. I guess Partisan was the only weapon I really needed from all this. Real question is mithril armor. I guess this saves me the most money. Wait, I can get both. Oh yeah. No problemo. Bug killer. Still have more to learn about killing beasts. And auto potions on the table. Wait. Status boots reduce earth damage taken. Yeah, nice. Maybe I'll check that on some people before this boss fight. I assume that it's going to do a bunch of magic damage. Or a bunch of earth damage for its AoE. Hey, it's a Moogle. Moogle. That's a nice find. A letter for me. Oh, from Ruby. Yeah. Hey. Moogle anchors. Seems good. I probably should have updated my backup save. I'll do that next time. Famous last words. Oh, hidden stuff. Classic of Final Fantasy IX. This game loves to just have random pixel hunts, but I feel like usually it's not super important stuff. Like the really important stuff they do signpost well, but they just like to have a like, hey, if you like pressing your face up against all the scenery, we'll throw you a few small bones. Oh no! So I'm also curious about what is being said in Japanese. Oh, Vivi. You ain't deserve it. Warriors. Damn. Burmesian dancing on blast. Alright, I guess I should probably go eavesdrop on this meeting with the king, eh? Or maybe I do need to just take a nap. I kind of want my party if I take a nap, though, because I want everybody to get healed up. Oh, they're just gonna turn me at the gate? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, hey. It's an emphatic message. Zidane. This may take some time. Oops, I went the wrong way. It's like a non-directed graph city. Oh. So much for waiting at the end. Done again. This one should heal. I hope I've got backup in the offing, but if I don't... Siding against the world, baby. Oh, maybe I should go save this, since I did explore and shop a decent amount. Hang on, I have to go write some things down before I join you in your quest to attack nature. I like that this dude just point blank refused to listen when this guy was like, hey, like, this thing's usually not a big deal. I'm gonna ask somebody about it, and he's just like, oh, passing off the responsibility. Guy needs to do some active listening. Just hearing what he wants to hear. Ooh, the discs. I don't remember when disc 2 ends. And I don't think I ever made it through disc 3. But I also think that like when disc 3 ends is when, like similar to Final Fantasy VIII, you're locked in once you make it to disc 3. Or disc 4 rather. Disc 3 is the last time you have to screw around. So basically this time when I get the message, or when I get the airship, I need to take it very seriously. Okay, stuff. Pinion. Oh, I was like, I know the antline den is somewhere around here. Makes sense that it would just be right here. Oh, hey, it's Puck. He's just flailing. Where you been? Hey everyone, get in here! I forget what the deal is with this, if there is a deal. I guess I should put regen on everybody first things first. Oh, I can Mighty Guard now. What does this do? Oh, that's where it became reduces to 1. I see. I guess we just swing. Oh, is this a counterattack gaming enemy? It's only 1 target. Holy smokes, alright, well, that's good to know. That one song. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the probably puts everybody to 1 type of deal. Oh, I should have pumpkin-headed. I wasn't paying attention that I had Quinn up. But honestly, like, Vivi does so much more damage even than Pumpkinhead. deal flat damage to bosses? I'm just curious. Asking for a friend. It probably is just like an instant scoop for, what do you call it? For normal monsters. Rude. I guess I should have put Ray's swim back up. Oh, well, now I'm gonna have to wait extra long because she's about to just peace out. Oh, do we did it? Yeah. Lazara is not messing around. Good to know. Also, this is a great place for a rig, so hopefully there's a save point. Yeah, you learned Lazara, my lad. What's up? Is there another boss here? I don't remember. I know that this place gets attacked, but I don't remember. I think there is. I think there's like a flying boss of some sort. Anyway, it is break time, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, it was a longer break than I intended because I had to hang out with my roommate's cat. Um, she's gone for the weekend, so, or for the week rather. And so her cat gets extra lonely and always wants to hang out with me. I don't want to see him. I like the way that they characterize his super informal speech. BB much nicer. Yeah. Freya's a really interesting character because we basically meet her like at least halfway through her character arc, if not more. Like she's gone through so much basically up to this point, and like I mean, like Zidane saying, she entered his life when she was kind of at like a low point basically. She had left her city and her country behind, um, and it just basically had her heart broken. And then goes out into the world to I don't know figure stuff out. um, and now she kind of has this adversity to deal with, and try to propel herself through, but then obviously Burmecia gets totaled by the Black Mages and Kuja. Um, and so now, yeah, this is like her last shot. I'm actually a little bit surprised they didn't make this a cutscene, given that they've gone kind of ham on a lot of other cutscenes. But I guess maybe because they go so ham, they start to run low on budget later on. They can't just make everything. But I actually really like the way this game deploys cutscenes. It has like some very good strategic. Oh goodness. They have like some very big moments that they clearly use to sell very hard. I mean, like this. Um, and a lot of the Eidolon summoning also gets kind of the same treatment. Yeah, it was just weird that at the first like little mini arc in Alexandria, they just really use a ton of cutscenes to sell stuff. I mean, like very comparatively smaller stuff um, that they maybe could have done in engine, but I think it was very effective for them to do it early and like really buy you in because it helps hook you on the story, I think. How would they have, what do you call it? Oh yeah. Yeah, Garnet's obviously not in jail with them. That makes sense. Oh, so we don't get their escape yet. Yeah, this whole thing is sort of like an ongoing subplot, basically. I forget how Dagger hooks up. I think it must be back in Lindblom. Because I'm trying to remember what happens, like, to get us farther on. And at some point we must either go to confront Braun and get driven back, or I know at one point Lindblom gets attacked, and it might be that we flee Lindblom to the other continent and then adventure there for a long time, and that eventually propels us back to the Mist Continent for like the big showdown kind of thing. That tall man. He didn't seem that tall. I don't know you. That's my purse. Beat their ass. Oh, the different footstep sounds when he gets onto the carpet? We love to see it. Or hear it, I guess. Nah, she's whack. Well, maybe he is tall. Yeah, I mean, kind of tall, but I don't think Garnet's that tall. Maybe she just means tall relative to her. Oh yeah, and then we gotta go to his desert hideout. The Eidolons. I like that these court jesters were also just powerful magicians. Not Odin. I need him. Actually, not really. Odin's cool in theory, but I feel like almost always ends up being kind of mid on a good day. Oh. Whoa, I'm Freya. What up? People say different things to Freya. Oh no, everybody's just gonna talk about the sandstorm being on, which is fair. Oh, do they use airships? I feel like they somehow go straight up to the top of the tree. Can't you just turn the sandstorm back on? Oh. Sick. Oh, it's good. Yeah, what is white draw? I don't think I really need ad status, to be quite honest. So if I get a Dragoon ability from this, I'm putting it on. I do kind of want to keep Rhea's Wind though. Ooh, High Tide kind of lit though. And she gets it so much faster. I forgot about that. I always remembered being surprised when I got the Partisan. Because I was like, oh, it's got a High Tide. That's going to take years to learn. And then Freya's like, nah, I got it. No, just a bunch of stuff she already knows how to do. Woo. Thunder. Ooh. It boosted in both directions? That's kind of tight. Are also pretty cool. It's just got jelly. I wish you could see the skills something had from the shop. Maybe there's a way. Because I do feel like there's some stuff where it's like, I buy it. I mean, like the Mithril Helm, for example, where I'm like, I already know both of these skills. I don't really need this. Okay, what does this guy say? Oh. Bro, nobody's seen Puck. I wonder what Vivi wanted to talk to him about. Oh, there's something over there. I assume it has to be Garnet who learns haste. Maybe Vivi can. I'll have to see when I get it back. Yellow Scarf. I have one of those. It's pretty good from what I remember. Oh yeah, what is that ability? White Draw. Oh, that's pretty sweet. She can beat MP Battery. I like that they made Dragoons into like half casters in this game. I think it's a cool role for Freya. Oh, yeah, I'm broke. I'm sorry. I'm surprised the windmills are still turning. I guess there must. I mean, this high up, there's got to just be wind. Period. Oh yeah, so this is close to the entrance of town. I'll chat with a couple of folks before I leave then. Hey, Stiltskin. Hey, I heard he was heading this direction. What up? You got it, bro. I mean, that is a steal anyway. Does he hate sand? Does it get everywhere? Time for some solo Freya saving. Okay, I think one thing that 9 probably does the best of any of the Final Fantasies, in my opinion, is like has a bunch of characters having their arc kind of running in parallel, with the main story almost being like a backdrop for what's going on with them. Like, obviously there's this whole sort of like high fantasy intrigue and drama, and like I think that's all well done, but it's also cool that it's just like it's not the center of every character's universe. A lot of people have other things that they're interested in or concerned about. I had to go get a freaking emerald, bro. You don't need sand, don't lie to me. She's putting her eggs in the wrong basket. Oh yeah. Equip people with new cool stuff. Bird killer. What does alert even do? I think it stops us from getting surprised, right? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, so she does count as a mage, they do. Loudmouth does seem quite useful. Yeah, Fire is great, because that means that I can get Thundara in parallel, and now I've got level 2 magic all across the board, which is fantastic. Great news. This Insomniac is like fine. I don't have anything else going on. Then I'll get the Magus hat onto Quina later for Loudmouth, since that seems quite useful. Speaking of which, nope, any new abilities? Oh, Insomniacs. Whatever. It's better than getting put to sleep. Hard to argue with. We have to go all the way down. Maybe not. I assume people are inedible. It's kind of a bummer that Zidane is so good at attacking, so I feel like you really do feel his loss. Yeah, Quina is just playing the variance game all over. I feel like it would be nice if they added an enemy skill because of how Eat works. Oh, Matro Magic. Oh! I get it. I'm really glad I picked that up then. Because yeah, that must make it really easy to go pick up old enemy skills. You can just scoop them. You just Matro Magic the thing, don't have anybody else attack, and then get the free Eat. I like it. I like it a lot. I forget what it was called in Pokemon. Oh, False Swipe, that's right. Just remembering its name was enough for me. But yeah, similarly, it's very useful just because this is a game that has that as a mechanic of like, oh, it's beneficial to have an enemy at very low HP for whatever reason. I don't know, it'd be fun if you could catch Pokemon by eating them. Like Tom Kench plays Pokemon. Alright, it's down this way. Oh, they're everywhere. Fortunately, these are easy fights. And they're consistent. I kind of wish they would throw in a couple different configurations. They don't seem that strong, so it's not like throwing 3 of these at you would be somehow imbalanced. I mean, I guess if they use level 2 magic, that could be annoying, but... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think their magic set is probably that good to begin with. I feel like I'm just gonna use this to do empowered bonks. That it's also gonna trance, it's gonna be kind of not useful, but... That's how it is. Big bonk. Is he gonna trance now? Not quite. Just thinking about it real hard though. I feel like a limit break like thing that gears more around offense would be fun. I feel like all the limit breaks are meant to be like comeback mechanics, quote unquote. Where it's like, oh, if you're at low life or whatever, you can do the thing. Villains. Yeah, Zanin seems like the kind of person who knows that sort of thing. He seems like he probably has extremely fun Japanese writing. Come on, you deadweights. Oh no, it's her. Oh yeah, I forgot they could just like zoop black mages around. Oh no, Dan! He lived for so long. He escaped Promesia. But it didn't matter. I feel like finding out that black mages all have free will is like the most fucked up shit. Yeah, this was the thing that like really... Like black mages are already pretty OP, because it seems like magic is just not very common in the setting. Like people can't just like run around and cast it as freely. Maybe people cast some level 1 magic and that's kind of it. Give me that MP back, filthy stealer. Can't eat these, right? Yeah, inedible. Entirely inedible. That deck is probably good. Oh, it is wearing the coral ring. Get wrecked! Oh, and then the VV, the love tap for the finish off. Incredible. Follow that Moogle. Are we hurt? Not badly? Freya's banged up, and that's kind of it. So we don't really need a tent. Gotta save somebody, right? I think the king buys it, right? And then it's King Puck. I can finally use some blue magic. Probably kills them all. Fire powers combined. Yeah, Aqua Breath is overkill, but you know, it's good to use. It's good to use blue magic. I worked hard for it. Didn't do that much damage. Oops. I guess Quinn's magic attack is only kind of decent at best. She's kind of a weird hybrid in her own right. But she has more things that rely on like a raw magic stat, like Aqua Breath and stuff, but the nice thing is that a lot of blue magic is like weird. It either breaks the rules and has fixed damage in a weird way, or it's stop stealing my MP, would you please? Fortunately, they don't steal that much. I would be big sad if they were like, oh, here's just everything. Oh, there's the trance. Oof, I saved. I saved the audio from a big sneeze. People throw the word hero around a lot, but I feel like it applies here. Yeah, trance is interesting because it's a state. Feels like it's built decently fast too, but it being like a thing you get for a couple turns is interesting. Sometimes in trouble. I also would like a chance to heal. Let's see if we can maybe get something, create some kind of bottleneck. Oh wait, this doesn't go to... Yeah, I was lost. For some reason I thought this was going to go to the edge of the tree. No. guess I could be spending mana a little bit more, maybe, to be honest. Even just throwing out like a level 1 magic single targeted feels like kind of a big dub. Is his normal damage? Maybe it's not. I mean, his normal damage is actually, like, it's obviously not as good as just like the physical beat sticks, but it's also not bad. I'm guessing that magic gives him, like, kind of puts him back onto par with them. Nope, wow. Magic does not scale. You need a big base, or I'm guessing elemental weakness. But I don't think you can get away with just having like, it's kind of good. I have stuff I can equip. Not completely. I can start on Bug Killer. Yeah, that's kind of it there. So kind of generally a bunch of stuff coming through. Jelly's fine. I'm getting kind of close to Race's wind at least. Just saw people go that way. So I'm hoping that means it's safe. I wonder what changes from the decisions you make here. There's probably something that's like, this is the optimal setup, but who knows. Now I can put that potion to use, I guess. Oops, that was supposed to go on the outside in. Well, I guess now VV needs the potion, so really, miscalculated. Oh wait, did he absorb that somehow, or like not take damage from it? Maybe you dodged it. I would like stop looking. I just saw the animation fire up, and I was like, yeah, all right, he needs a potion now. It's fine. But maybe not. I guess I should put Man-Eater on, because that probably lets me shoot through these guys pretty short order. I do like that a lot of equipment does randomly have stuff like elemental resists and other things, so it's like you have a lot of different things that compete for why you might want a piece of equipment in a slot, or why you might want to keep a piece of equipment, even if it's like slightly outstatted. I guess Cathedral makes sense as a place to hole up and duke it out at the end. Is this the second of our Beatrix L's? It must be. The pan up. The Cathedral. Ta-da! Everywhere. Oh shit. Rally in the house. love the rhythm that this game has, and it's even like non-cutscene stuff. Is Freya not in the party? She definitely is. Maybe she'll stop us later to be like, wait, that was him. Oh, this is so brutal. No balls. The no look. Damn, she's good. She not even fight us this time? She's just like, ah, I'm out of here. I already beat y'all once. No rematches. Oh, I see. So you must get stuff for everybody who lived. What do Phoenix Pinions do again? Why are they different? Oh, they're in battle only reses. That's right. I have to remember those, because I think I keep using Phoenix Downs in battle. Serena. Because I keep forgetting that Phoenix Pinions exist. I don't know if they're any better. It doesn't sound like they are. I imagine that they would have said, like, revives with more HP or, you know, something. So the fact that they don't say that makes me think they don't do that. But since you can only use them in one place, you might as well use them where they're usable. Oh, we are going to go after the rematch. Yeah, she already destroyed us. I do really like the recurring Beatrix fights. It's a great, like, rival. I mean, I guess not really a rival fight because she's so much better than you. But I guess she's a really good yardstick of, like, oh, every time you grow, you still get to see that there's more powerful people in the world. Oh, I should have used regen first. Well, It's delicious. I'm gonna focus up. I think I got a little bit of time. I don't think I need any of this stuff though. I will have Pumpkinhead on deck. Let's see. Oh yeah, maybe Reyes' win doesn't actually matter because anything she touches, she kills. Or she hits VV, who takes. Big on. Oh, shock is not thunder damage. Don't let the name fool you. Oh, maybe we're not even supposed to win this one. It certainly looks pretty bad here. I guess I just need to focus on standing Vivi up, because if she Thunderblades him, at least he lives. So he gets to eat an extra turn. It's freaking tough out here with no white mage, let me tell you. Just having every piece of damage stick is like, it's a lot. I would in fact describe it as a lot. How dare you? I worked hard for that damage, you hear me? Unfortunately, I don't think I can afford to steal because she's just too high threat. I was honestly pretty greedy for the first few turns to begin with. But definitely chonking now. Oops. There he goes. I feel like she's kind of just out of gas at this point. Her style is kind of that she gets like one really big salvo and is then just kind of stuck. No. But yeah, that does seem like, now that I look at it, the pattern for the but damn, unlucky trance. Perhaps the most useless time to get a trance. Never get spoils, right? Because you never beat her. It works on her. That's busted. What happened? Everyone follow me. Oh, is this what gets us back to Lindblom? I think it must be, right? When his floppy tongue just slays me. Oh, is it Odin that they summon here? It must be. This game makes summons look so cool. It is absurdly rare. I forgot that, yeah, Odin does get summoned. That's right. And he looks great. Cool guys don't look at explosions. War has changed. Yeah, Quino was down there. No. Yeah. Yeah, Rosa May. Oh yeah, she's got like a complex. That's part of what makes her, I mean, just such a fun character in general. In general. Haha, she's a general. Um, breaking her room. Dang. This is why they kicked me out of Tantalus, because I'm a lousy thief. I mean, it better be, because there's not a lot left of it if it isn't. Ooh, the ellipsis. It would have been nice to have like a flashback that shows Braun before she's just totally off the deep end. We kind of only get it very loosely from Dagger that something must have happened. I mean, clearly at some point she was less unhinged. Dagger remarks repeatedly that she's changed a lot over the last year. might have a letter for you. I do have a letter for you. Mopley? Oh, this is another good time for a break. Heck yeah. This cat's not gonna play with itself, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'll be back and then we'll find out how we get to Alexandria. I assume we use the teleporters. And then, yeah, we must escape Alexandria with Garnet. Go to Lindblum. Lindblum gets attacked by black mages. We flee to the Mist Continent, or the non-Mist Continent. I forgot what the actual name of it is. I think that's how it works. But we'll find out together in, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Alrighty, we're back in. Yeah, I think I've remembered most of the rest of this. I don't know. I don't think leaving the continent is the end of the disc. So it makes some amount of sense. Okay, no, there's something else. I guess that's just your last call for the the brush off. It is nice that this is such an unfair piece of magic and you get to sort of like exploit it. You're like, yeah, it is unfair. Yes. Oops. You have to do it like right after it lets you know you can. I have to do it in sync with Marcus and in the direction that Marcus wants to go. Oh. Just trying to be a good pendulum here. This is great music for this exact scene, though. I feel like the vibe of the game and the vibe of the music are so wonderfully synchronized in this game. I mean, a lot of the music in Final Fantasy is fitting generally, but like, this does feel like one of those where it's just like, wow, this is like really on the ball. Yeah, we can get multiple pumps in now. Oh yeah, we're moving. Look at us go. We came in like a wrecking ball, baby. This jangly walk and jump still absolutely sends me. Let me check out those pockets. Got anything in your pockets? There's two of them? I thought there was just one of them. Maybe too greedy. Yeah, I think it's too greedy to let them live for a turn with this small of a party, unfortunately. Alright, alright, alright. Oh yeah, especially if we don't actually two-shot them here. Or even three-shot them, that's brutal. Alright, no stealing, no stealing. I understand, I understand. I guess them using escape is kind of the way of getting around, like, just gonna murder a bunch of prison guards? Which, to be fair, the answer is yes. But, because somebody had asked, just be like, you bet your ass I am. They came looking for trouble. They found it. yeah, their damage output is such that it feels like it makes way more sense to just kill them as quickly as possible. I guess I could theoretically maybe steal from the last one standing, but even then, it's not really worth it to me. The risk is too great of this, exactly this happening. I guess I should probably have Steiner with the broadsword for now. I can probably switch him back to... I don't forget what skill I even want off this thing, but... I can get it from somewhere else. Or I could put it on when I do not need Steiner to be carrying quite as hard for DPS. I think most of the time it's fine to have him be like a semi-utility character who does like okay physical damage, but mostly just doesn't die very fast. But this is kind of a situation where I need him to be trying a little bit more. I need more out of him. I guess the rubber helm's also a good source of it. Level up is kind of hard to pass up, though. No joke. Yeah, he gets like all the X killers. Actually, Man-Eater is really good if I can get it from somewhere else too. I mean, it's good no matter what. I need all the help I can get here. This party is small. It needs to be an airtight unit. What is up here? Nothing. A fight I could have run away from. Oh, we'll see how this adaptation pans out, I guess. I feel like Man-Eater does go pretty far. It is kind of a bummer that it feels like Marcus does not... I mean, just kind of like soaks up space, unfortunately. Oh yeah, now they don't get to play. No more running. Man-Eater Mithril Sword is just too big. Big 420 damage, alright. Mithril Sword card. Why is that a card? Who would do such a thing? No, don't touch me. I want to get out of here. No, they can't climb ladders. Classic weakness. Oh, nifty. Fair enough. Marcus leaves just as Zidane shows up. That's amazing dramatic irony. He answers it anyway. It's just the way you are, man. Oh, the Alexandria 500. The race is on. I forget if there's monsters around in here. Marcus is just truly a lad. I do wish I could save at some point in this program. Oops. I assume she's being kept in like the main castle, because the way over to the right here goes up the tower. I do think I put Maneater on Freya as well, which is quite nice. I'm sad to not have Puna, but hopefully soon TM. I actually don't know when I get full party agency. I think it's got to be on the far continent. And not a moment sooner. Because then I get a lot more people, for one. I get Aiko and Amaran. I guess that's it. I think those are the last two party members, right? I kinda wanna go check out this weird side place. Don't touch me. Oh, juked. I just feel like there's probably something up here. I'll hold him off when it does. Brain lag is real. You have to think about it first. Ladies. Purple flame, interesting. This guy's like, it's news to me. Oh, the purple flame is part of a puzzle, I guess. Neat. I've always got time to talk to old guys while I'm on a quest to save somebody. The jewels? Oh. Neat. Oh, they give it to you twice. Wait, actually, what is in here? I want to find a... Oh, interesting. I want to find a save point before I challenge this person, before I find out if I dare or not. I had to go through a whole bunch of stuff to get here. I guess I'll use the safety save slot for extra good measure. I assume this just absolutely kills it now. I also forget if this is a one-time thing or if I can come back to Alexandria later and challenge again. I do think I get to come back to Alexandria, but I don't know if this is a missable thing. I feel like a lot in this game is, so it would not surprise me if they're just like, yeah, you get to do this thing one time here, and if you don't, oh, bad luck. Fortunately, I don't think it'll cost me too much time. And if I really need to, I can go back to the start of the whole thing, because obviously I don't need to talk to all these guys for puzzle information. That's like, once I know that, it's a done deal. Fried bat. Speedful egg. Oh, you're just right outside the door. And pretty much where I found her last time, so not surprising. Right, oh, wait. I wonder if I can flee with the skill. Probably not. I guess can't escape is what sort of signals that. Like, don't even bother. I also feel like I must have taken Maneater off Freya, because I'm pretty sure she has it. I probably took it off for bugs or something. I didn't realize I'd be fighting so many humans. fine, I can equip Partisan. Bingo. Carried the Knights of Pluto roster. Why even bother? Oops. I like that they give you like a bunch of extra time on purpose, and then they're just like, you get to decide how you want to use it. It's up to you. Wait, is there anything else in here? I don't think there is. I goofed. Yeah, I probably do want to redo this with foreknowledge. There's only 2 people at least. And now that Freya's super powered. Oh wait, yeah. Steiner one-shots them in air quotes, and Freya just actually does it. I think I just saw like my reflection or something. Oh, dang it. Forgot this other one was over here. Because yeah, I feel like I could cut a lot of time out of this operation already. Freya slaps, holy moly. I guess she's like a weapon tier ahead of Steiner at this point. Excuse me, ladies. I'm persistent. Give them that. And just no save points in here? I guess it makes sense, so you can't, like, do weird stuff with this, timer. Alright, so I guess we're just sending it on that first floor fight. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, don't touch me! Big send. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right? Right? I guess we'll see. If we just get absolutely destroyed, we just know it's probably you can't come back and you're supposed to come back. Just assuming that fire is going to be good against the book and hoping for the best. Oh. I probably didn't dare. I probably should not have dared. Daring was probably not something that I was supposed to do. Yeah, if its basic attacks deal 600 damage and its AoE does also about that much, guessing not a fight we're supposed to take yet. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now we can speedrun this part anyway. And I can early implement some of the nice tech I found with Steiner. Get in the pods. I think we fight Beatrix again up here. I think this is the last time we fight her for a long time, and then I think maybe the next time we fight... Either we don't fight her again because she does end up turning, or we don't fight her again for other reasons. It's funny that like the beginning of this is what's the hardest part, because you have so much less room to work with. Because like at this point you can start doing like double taps in the direction you're already swinging, and then you're off to the races. But early on, when you have no momentum to work with to start, it's tough. This is actually probably funny in an actual speedrun. Like how quickly can you actually do this weird minigame? I have to imagine people have it to basically a science. His level up, hold up. Need book killer. Book eater. Let me out. But yeah, once I rescue Dagger, that's probably gonna be a really good stopping point, so. Whether we get to see Bahamut have a go at Alexandria or not, that might be much later actually. I don't think Bahamut's even on the field until way later. I don't know how we escaped to Lindblom though. Maybe back? No. The way we came from was Trino, so we can't go the way we came. Maybe we can hop an airship. Maybe Uncle Sid comes and picks us up. I honestly do not remember. Wasted. Give me the big juke. No. They're pretty fast. They don't turn well, but on these like long straight approaches, it can be hard to lose them. Unfortunately, most of this castle is not long straight approaches, so. Standard's getting bonked. You just have to kind of gamble. Easy. Don't get hit, forehead. I mean, he would have lived through Slash. It was really Blizzara that would have kind of cramped my plans. I'm still in freaking race mode though. Where I'm like, I have to menu as quickly as possible. I need to get in and out. I need to keep moving. Yeah, you must have to over-index. Have any shot against that boss. I wonder if it is possible. It must be. Like, I'm sure there's people who've done like just the wild amount of grinding needed to get your HP up. Because it seems like honestly, it's just a numbers game. Like, it's just hard to have HP that high at this point in the game. or defenses that high, sort of, or both, right? Like, it's probably possible, especially if you like really break synthesis and do some like degenerate stuff there, but it seems like it's probably still challenging, especially because again, you do not have a healer at this juncture. You've got, you know, Raises Wind coming out of Freya. Oh yeah, speaking of Freya, I do need to give her Sided's little U-turn is great. He's just like jogging along and he's like, hey, wait a second, I know that guy. Marcus is a good dude. Easy money. Yeah, now we're gonna just like smoke this entire castle basically. Which will be fun. They didn't even like move to challenge me. Sleeping on the job, I gotta say. Oh, they realized. Oh, I was gonna say too late, but oh, I forgot this also isn't a scene transition, so they would have just followed me no matter what. They were coming in hot. I don't know if I both of these, but the power of Zidane, Freya, and Steiner, I think we're pretty much gaming. Maybe not quite that set. Oh yeah, because actually Steiner, yeah, that's right, Steiner air quotes one-shots. And Freya basically one-shots full stop. I guess she will once I start, or once I get Partisan on her. Right now I think she just warning shots them. Oh. Get confused. Uh-oh. She's onto me. It's kind of messed up. This is like the right side room, but he means like pretend you're leaving this door with your actual eyes and then turn right. Like imagine that you are using tank controls and not, I don't know what to call not tank controls. Does sort of it. They must have like 450 HP, so if damage variance pushes us up over the top of that, then we're in the clear. Steiner has been taking all that shit. I took cover off him and it's just like, so what? He can still take all the damage. Steiner's got to get involved. Oh, it'll one-shot no matter what. Oh, it's partisan time. Partisan politics, baby, let's go! Freya's got to reclaim the throne. Flame, you say? Alright. Oh, I can't go through here. Fine, fine, fine. kind of wish they'd had a bunch of, like, red herrings in the room, so that if you didn't know what you were doing, you just had to mash your face against a bunch of the stuff. Ice brand. Come on. It's also like a cool puzzle. Final Fantasy VIII like experimented with it a little bit, where it's like, oh, what if we had that like bell tower puzzle, or puzzle in like big air quotes. But if we had this thing where you had to grab onto a rope at a specific timing, I have to go like down and then push a button to make this thing rise. That's kind of neat. And I assume there's gonna be a bunch of dudes that I have to fight through on the way back up. Just kind of has the feeling of, has the vibe, something that might happen. Oh, there's Garnet. Wait, do we have to fight these guys here? We must, right? And then Beatrix on top of them? Wow. Not making our lives easy, I tell you what. I forget if they're weak to stuff. Oh, I see. Interesting. Or is it like two fancies or oh, so they like they start charging something basically, and then you have to like interrupt them. Maybe I need to save. It's like maybe kind of an easier fight than I was anticipating so far. It's like you have to keep juggling attacks between them to avoid either of them getting like their super move off. But I think Frey and Steiner can basically handle that on their own. Yeah, this is like the easy version of the fight. I think later you fight them like for real, and it's a bigger pain in the ass. But I think for now they dip, and then you gotta go fight harder. Well, I'm glad I didn't spend too much on them, MP wise. I was just like, oh, I can just hit them. I do like this as a thematic thing though, of like, Ron has come to value Garnet just as an object, and something to get power from. But her friends obviously care about her regardless of whether she can summon or not. Like they're just like wailing at the walls. Yeah, I know. Friendship. My favorite ship. Oh yeah! Blank gets rescued. Bushed. Araki. Yeah, the way that this game really juggles a ton of different storylines is neat. Not a ton, but like just enough that you can kind of have those nice cutaways every once in a while. Oops. Wash from Kubo. It's not quite Renoa backpack, but Garnet book, I guess, is pretty good. I don't know what you carry like this that isn't a human being. This is bridal carry. Bridal carry Garnet. Oh, she does flop. That's good. Much like the, what do you call it? Oh, the way that Renoa's little cloak animated was important. Is there not a way to turn this thing on? Please. I'm begging you. I hope I'm running in the right direction. I kind of feel like I'm not. But nobody had like an escape plan, so it's a little bit hard to say. Oh yeah, let's come all the way around. Hello. Yeah, it does like two different kinds of rotation, which is what makes it a little bit confusing. But I think intentionally so. This does look like the canonical way to escape at least. Even though Steiner's like very basic, I think it's important to still have his character as like somebody who was bought into the existing structure and now has to like confront its sort of rottenness in a way that a lot of the other characters sort of like took for granted. They're just like, yeah, queens are, you know, autocrats. Like they can just do horrible things because there's no checks on them. I feel like the Steiner is at least a little bit self-aware. Yeah, the Beatrix Goon Squad. Was this the 1v1? Nope. Everyone, get in here! I think I still have the coral ring on somebody, but I forget who. I hope I do. I guess the Thor gauntlets would also be good. Lightning gloves for Freya. Hopefully I didn't double stack those, that would be a little bit awkward. It is VV, very good, still. Makes sense. I'll get a cheeky steal in and then business time. Already have a nice brand. Something better. Sometimes we get lucky. Shock is not on the menu. feud will continue. That sounds like probably the good thing. I don't know how much she's got on her, but I think now it's probably time to start turning up the heat. No shock is definitely a huge saving grace here. Just be tired from traveling. He's had a long day. Now we can just go big beatdown mode. Can she get what's that in? I don't want to find out. Weaves out of juice. I guess I can, I'll try White Draw here. I want to see how much MP it actually gives me back. Hey, what is this animation? Oh. Sad day. Oh my goodness. It keeps happening. Beatrix mauling. Absolute shambles. Oh, it scoops it from somebody else. Interesting if true. Oh, we're about to get bonked though. Yeah, no shock on the table means this is much easier. Oh, she lets us off with a warning because she's doubting the queen. That's right. Obviously, she could have killed us. I mean, she could have killed us any of these times. Ugh, it's so good with her theme running, too. I mean, she was just told that she was getting executed. Oh, I guess, yeah. Not for nothing is she the general. Yay! Oh, is this where Beatrix covers our retreat? Oh no, that's right. I think Braun just lets us leave because she's just like, whatever. That beat to think. Oh, team girl power. Let's go. Is Freya still at 1 is the real question. Comfortable 1? No. Seek it. I guess I want to use something that I can use 3 times. I don't have enough MP to use all of her abilities. I really want to see every one of her attacks. It's kind of the honest truth. Well, I guess I will not get the opportunity. Girl power, girl power. She's but a humble level 17. She's just like me for real. I'm seeing her. How did I get past them? That had looked pretty convincing to me. Aha! Oh, this is the new hotness. Are these type C's? Because they got fancy sticks? Their staffs are extra adorned. They are type C's. Oh lord, we gotta... Oh yeah, no summons. Womp. Do they count as humans for the purpose of Manslayer, I wonder? Maneater? They're slapping. Defense is not great, at least. But yeah, they definitely make it known. Whoop. Oh, barely. Nobody else is taking damage. I thought for sure somebody at least got like chipped down a little bit, but it was legit Steiner just holding down the fort. Taking every L in the book. I wonder if it's because his magic resist is so low that enemies have like some amount of smart targeting where they're like, well, cheat towards player characters that have lower at spirit, and Steiner's is just in the toilet. So they're like, well, I gotta point magic somewhere. It's going at the big man. Yeah, I can probably learn some cool new stuff. Oh yeah, the yoink off of Beatrix. Locomotion. That's probably anti-slow. Ooh, mug. Yes, please. He's got a lot of stuff in flight. Chainmail, very good. Yeah, all the rest is fine. Alright, where's VB at? Oh, she can learn blind, nice. She probably needs a lot of just random miscellaneous skills. Nobody else took damage. It was just Steiner taking L's, as one does. this guy. Oh, I guess the implication is there's probably just a lot of them. Oh yeah, well there's at least 2 of them. Get BB, you cowards. They do look fluffy, so, you know, fire should be effective against them. Yes. Yes. Fog. Steals are mid at best. I don't feel bad if he has to sit this one out then. Some Phoenix Downs. Okay, okay. Some ore. I see you. That's a good question. Wow. Walking slowly. I was having an existential crisis. This free party slot, does it by any chance have the shape of Quina? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Bring her back. I assume they just only have one pocket and then it's not good because these are not essential enemies, but oh, there's more in there. No, not anymore. They just absolutely crumble. Yeah, it's fun to see the ways that they kind of like recombine the party and remix it as the story dictates. I forgot that Freya left here, but that was super cool. Like her teaming up with Beatrix after being sort of like sworn enemies is just like, that's great. Oh, back to back. Oh my goodness. It's the greatest. They did it. I can't believe it. How could you do something so brave? It did make Lancer good now, which is pretty sick. I'd love to see that. I like that she just has this one random shout out to Cloud, and then none of the rest of her attacks seem to be references at all. As far as I can remember. They're just like cool sword moves. It would have been cool if she had stuff like, what's his name? Some Squall's moves, like Faded Circle, if that was her AoE. It's like, I don't care, dude, just get in here. We need more bodies. Even though you don't really, because you have basically TG Sid of this world in your pocket. Oh, whoops, the things might actually absorb lightning. Well, fortunately I did it on the one that I haven't attacked yet, so... Even if they do, just counter the freaking classic lightning rod. I don't know. It looks like they probably resist it, but they don't absorb it. It's not quite that insult to injury. It's not too far off. Yeah, using these fights as storytelling is just so cool to me, of like, having characters that can sort of jump in and out of combat and then be able to interact in between is just, it's just good. It's good, clean fun. So I guess we're going back to Trino then to hit up Dr. Todd. So many tents. But yeah, this is a good place for a break. Nope. So next time we'll figure out what happens. Yeah, I think we go to Trino and then Lindblum, and then Lindblum gets attacked, and then we go to the, it's like the Lost Continent or something like that. So good times, good times. Maybe we'll get Quita back. We can but hope. See ya.